I've got a list there for you guys to look at of different marketing networks, and you're going to recognize some of those names. You've got Kirby, you've got Cutco, Knives, you've got Avon, Tupperware.
Network marketing is now being taught at the University of Chicago because it is really it's a distribution system and a very highly regarded source of business. We are regulated by the Direct Selling Association, and they are the regulatory agency that makes sure that everybody's practices are up and up, and they protect the consumer and they protect the company itself. We are now a global company. We are in UK, Canada, Australia. We just launched in June in New Zealand, launched last year in Poland, and we're launching in Taiwan this fall. So really lots of global expansion, which is really fun.
Yes, and now you mentioned, I also had some of the worldwide networks there, and it looks like, I thought I had a pretty current number there for how much that industry, Arbonne makes, but you said it was even more than that.
Yeah, so Arbonne is about a $500 million company right now. In the next few years, we're projected to be a $2 billion company. So that's pretty exciting of where we're going. Just to kind of put it in context, $500 million company is similar to Clinique. You hear of Clinique all the time, again, because of the advertising that they pay millions and millions of dollars for. And again, we turn that around, put it into product development and international expansion, and they pay the consultants really well. It's a really, I think it's a brilliant business model, because there is no other business model that you can leverage your time, that you can work it around what you're currently doing. You can work it a little bit or you can work it a lot, and that the way that we are structured, so when you were talking about the pyramid, if you think of a pyramid,
That's a corporation.
That's a corporation. This guy at the top, not many people that start in the mailroom can get up there.
Right.
But Arbonne is a level playing field. Everybody starts at the same level. Arbonne is everybody starts here, and everybody has the potential to go all the way up.
And you're your own boss.
You're your own boss. It's my global franchise that I can use the internet for.
What did it take to get you started?
Financially,
Or do they give you support as you get started?
we have so much support. It is
Right.
It's crazy.
Because a lot of entrepreneurship
They don't.
endeavors, you have no support.
They don't. So
Whereas
think-
something
think-
like this, you would have the
Think
support.
of a franchise. Most franchises are minimum startup of over $100,000. And Arbonne membership is $79, but you need products and things to get going. But it's still relatively very small. But the support, we give support on so many levels. We like to say you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because there is so much support. Whether it's from corporate, we have tons and tons of online training that you have access to the minute you sign up, as well as you have a whole support team with your upline. And I even have, so many of my friends are in Arbonne now, people that I never knew before. Most of the people on my team I didn't know before. And that's another misconception with network marketing. People think, oh, well, I need to know a whole bunch of people. You really don't. You need to know a few key people, and then we teach people how to access and grow their network. Yeah. And we have fun. So
Yes.
yeah, we have a lot of fun. In fact, I'm going to a retreat next weekend, and I can't wait to go, because it's a leadership retreat, and it's one more example of the outside training. This is a woman who, she was our very first #1 national vice president, and she puts on this retreat just for the top leaders to come to and learn, so that they can give back to not only their teams but their community. And one of the things I love about this company is how much they do like to give back. And whether it's on, on somebody's personal level, or whether it's on a much bigger scheme, but she solely supports 5 orphanages across the world with her Arbonne income. That's life-changing. I was introduced to Arbonne about 7-8 years ago now, and my friend invited me to try the skincare. I loved it immediately. I saw a difference in my skin. She also shared with me about the business. I said no thank you, because I didn't want to do one of those pyramid schemes. And I didn't want to be the person that people ran from. I could never see myself in sales. I also watched the person who brought me in, and I watched how she did her business, and saw that it was just about building relationships and helping people with their health and wellness. And I said, I've done relationships my whole life, I can do this. So I jumped in, I haven't looked back. It's done so much for my family, so much for me personally, growing as an individual, and I love everything. And the company keeps getting better and better. And so let me tell you different ways you can experience Arbonne. So our skincare, which this is what put Arbonne on the map. Arbonne RE9 anti-aging skincare line. RE9 stands for Rebuild, Repair, and Rejuvenate. If you read our ingredients of a product, they sound good enough to eat. They're lovely. It's all these, and I have a degree in agronomy. I hadn't even heard of a lot of these plants. I'm like, where are they finding these? But they searched the world over to find the plants in the research of what works. I'll give you the catalogs. You can look through there. Most people, and this is just a little snapshot of what we have, but we also have baby products. We have makeup. We have a sports nutrition line that's really great.